right, it's 2 o'clock. We're going to call today's Rules and Open Government Committee meeting to order.
Candelas.
Here.
Duan.
Here.
Foley. Here. Kamei.
Here.
Cohen.
Here.
I have a quorum.
All right, let's review the August 25th council agenda. And there is an ad sheet. The meeting is scheduled for 9:30 closed session, 1:30 regular session, and consent starts on page 5 and continues on pages 6, 7, and 8. Section 3, we have a discussion on the 2026 statewide ballot measures and a franchise for electric services, a right-of-way, I think, related to electric services. Section 5, consultative services for the airport, and 2 civil grand jury responses. Section 6, amendment to our geothermal power purchase agreement, and Section 8, 8.1 recommending deferral, 8.2 multifamily housing incentive for 210 Bay Point. And in land use, a conditional use permit for San Pedro Social. Looks like there's no public here. Any online?
Yes, we have one virtual public comment. As a reminder, speakers must comply with the city's code of conduct for public meetings. Please direct comments to the body, limit remarks to the agenda item, and observe the time limit. Conduct that materially disrupts the meeting or interferes with others' ability to participate may result in muting or removal as authorized by law. Blair?
Hi, Blair Beekman. I wanted to quickly speak on item 8.2 on your agenda coming up next week. Multifamily housing incentive program, a public hearing to address a development tax and fee waiver in connection to construction costs for the item. I wanted to comment on multifamily housing that you guys were talking about. I think a lot of things last night at council about the future of housing in San Jose. I took the position of Councilperson Tordios that you're trying to take a humble approach towards the future of multifamily housing. If you take a small approach to that and the missing middle issues, a small humble approach can be effective. And I hope other people of San Jose realize that a small approach can be really interesting for the future of San Jose. Good luck in those sort of efforts. Thank you.
Back to the committee.
Approval plus the ad sheet.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. I don't see any hands, so let's vote. Okay, the motion carries 5-0, and so now we're going to do our first review of the council agenda for September 1st. 9:30 closed session, 1:30 regular session, and consent starts on page 5 and continues on pages 6 and 7. Section 3, we have an amendment to CalPERS contract. Section 8, financing recommendations for affordable housing production and an exclusive negotiation agreement with Episcopal Community Services for development of the Arena Hotel. No land use, and we'll go to public comment.
No public comment.
Okay, back to the committee.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Let's vote. Motion carries 5-0. And now we have consent calendar. There's 5 items on consent today. Do we have public comment on consent?
No public comment.
Move approval.
Second.
Okay, let's vote on consent. Motion carries 5-0, and we're on to open forum.
Chair, just before we proceed for the next item, just for the record from the clerk, item B.4 is approved for placement on the 8/25 City Council agenda. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. And that motion carried 5-0, and we're on to open forum.
Blair?
Hi, Blair Beekman. Only 1 minute for open forum now. That's not very good, I don't think. Good luck on working on that. I wanted to comment on items the council yesterday also. You had the land issue in South San Jose that was an IBM plant. Did that plant, does it have poison land on it already, making it difficult to, if you do redevelop that land and keep it as open space, if we do want to put housing developments there, is the land poisoned? And why can't you guys talk more about that the future of data centers may be on that land? You guys didn't do that either, and that was really irresponsible of you, I felt. All of that needs to be more openly discussed. I think a public meeting can help all of that, a public process anyway, and not a rushed permit process. Thank you.
Back to the committee.
Okay, we are adjourned at 2:06 PM. Thank you, everyone.